Okay. Here we are. We are ready. 1 second. I'm fixing the last few things and we may start. We may or we may not. We may start. Okay. I think the setup is complete. And here we are with our Star Wars Venator class in micro scale. This is the second and the last live stream on it, because from now on I will not cover the whole project with my live streams, but just parts of them. So in this case only 2 lives, maybe the next project 2-3 lives, but not the whole project in the live stream. Hello Egorov, hello Ignatis, Cody, Master Skywalker. I'm building your ship, General Skywalker. General Skywalker, your ship is ready. Well, actually half of it. Hello Vlad, it's been a while, welcome back. Hello Delta Frost. My favorite is big one from 3D. The third episode. The third episode, yes, is the Venator. Okay, you mean the third episode of the first trilogy. So should be the number 6 if you want to think about the chronologically. And is called the Superstar Destroyer or Executor class, and actually I built it, so you can find it on the channel. Is this one, Superstar Destroyer or Executor class. You can, this one. So you are referring to this little baby here. I think. In this scale, the movable doors, I don't think so. Last time I had half of an idea, but the scale is really small. Just think about it, should be around 30 centimeters long, the whole Venator. So this section is less than 10 centimeters. Like your new webcam, thank you Vlad, thank you Vlad. It's been a while, actually the new webcam arrived I think 2 weeks ago more or less. The webcam actually is not a webcam, is my professional camera. I use the camera for photography and actually also video, but mostly for photography. Is a Sony Alpha 6500, and you know, just because of the virus and everything, it was taking dust in my room, so I was sorry for her, and I said, why don't use it for live streams? So now I bought a HDMI micro HDMI connector. I did some tricks and it's working. I don't remember, is it charging? Yes, it's charging. And also we also have a green screen. You can't see, but here I have a green screen. So a green screen that actually I have from years and years. I was using the green screen for photography and similar, but now also in the live stream, just because we can. Now you're building a Star Wars thing. Next time, First World War. I don't want to say it's impossible, but very difficult. Not difficult to make, difficult that I do a First World War machine because it's not my thing. I'm more for modern era or the future. Second World War I think is my limit because I still, but not everything. I like mostly fighters. Maybe I can try one day some ships, the battleships, but it's not my thing. So Vietnam era is still okay, Cold War is still okay, but if we want to go in the past, Second World War is my limit for now. So don't expect a First World War thing by me. I meant the Providence class, the Invisible Hand. Well, actually that one also is a very good ship, yes. And actually I also did it, so maybe it needs an update, because it's very old as well, because it's old as much as my Venator. So maybe we can do a remake of that one as well, just because you said you like it. Invisible Hand. So you mean this one, right? That actually is almost the size of the Venator. They are very close in size. In fact, if we search online, you should be able to find a photo from the third... I'm not sure, I think it's the second movie. No, maybe it's the third movie. Well, they are one next to the other. Venator, Invisible Hand. Yes, this is the image I was searching for. Is on Flickr, this one. Well, it's taken from the movie, so as you may notice, they are more or less the same size. It's just a little bit longer. So if you like the idea, maybe we can do next a remake of my Invisible Hand. That is quite good, but I think it can be improved. We can add more details and similar, so yes. So, for today, let's concentrate on the Venator class. Last time we designed the 4 panels that will make the overall shape of the Venator. Offline, I simply added the connectors for the inclinations with ball joints. We don't have the ball joint man today. That is Fabi. Usually Fabi is our ball joint official man. And actually, third episode is my favorite. Third episode, your favorite? Well, we have... I don't know, because I love Darth Vader. I think it's obvious. Actually, I have the mask of Darth Vader just next to me. Wait a second. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. So, as you may notice, I like that Darth Vader a little. Okay, I have glasses, so it's a bit difficult. But in the third movie, just because I don't want to give spoilers. Well, actually spoilers. It's very old movie, so I hope everyone watched it. But I don't know, the transition from Anakin to Darth Vader is not my thing. I like Anakin in the second movie. I think the second one is one of my favorite, because I love the Clone Wars period, so I really love it. The third one, I'm not really sure. My favorite until now, if I have to choose one, I think is no, it's too difficult to choose only one. It's easier to choose one every trilogy. So for the first trilogy, 1, 2, 3, I like most the second movie. The second trilogy, so 4, 5 and 6, I love the 5th episode with Hoot, the planet. I love the planet Hoot and the evolution of Luke on Dagobah and similar. On the last trilogy, well, the last trilogy for me should not exist, but if I have to choose, maybe The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi was quite interesting. But I really recommend, if you didn't watch Rogue One. Rogue One, even if it's a separate story, connects perfectly the first trilogy and the second trilogy, and I love it. I love it. Tart, what about MiG? I would like to make the MiG-29 in the not the far future. So I'm not really sure when, but the MiG-29 I think will be probably will be my next new fighter, because I want to redo F18 and F14. I told you many times. But probably my new fighter, so completely new fighter from scrap, will be probably the MiG-29 or 35. They are the same, they are just little changes, so it's not a big difference. Rogue One is cool, I completely agree. Revenge of the Sith, so the number 6. No, Revenge of the Sith, oh yes, it's number 3. Rogue One, I think is not very good as a movie itself, but just because it really connects perfectly the two trilogies, especially when you think about the first movie or the fourth chapter, because the first chronologically movie is the fourth chapter. Because every time I watched the movie, I was always thinking, how is possible the Death Star, so the biggest technological ship, well, it's not a ship, it's just, well, yes, actually it's a ship, even if round. Well, that thing, how is possible to destroy a fucking movie, it's a moon with one fighter bullet. So just one fighter can destroy a moon. And then in Rogue One give an explanation that actually I really loved. And in Rogue One, Darth Vader is a badass. I love it. Even if I recommend watching also the series, the CGI series, the Clone Wars and the Rebels. If you don't watch, well, no, yes, if you don't watch them, you lose a half of the beautiness of Star Wars. Vlad, they added a huge amount of new characters and then killed them all. Yes, it's fun. Well, because you don't find them in the next chapter, in the movie, so they needed to give an explanation why they are not there. But yes, it's fun. Well, not for them, but it's fun. So, in the meanwhile, while reading and commenting, reading the comments and answering the comments, here we have the overall design. Where is our reference image? What I want to do is to concentrate on this section first, and then we can fill in the middle everything. But to do the middle section, we need to first connect here the main section. This is what will connect the. This is what will connect all the sections together. I think we can place this one here, or is touching? No, it's not. It should not touch. It's not touching. Okay, perfect. What I am not sure about is here is better to close also this section. Probably yes. Probably on the bottom is better to add, tiles also here. So just for the bottom, maybe you have to go one, no, even more. 1, 2, still touching, 3. Oh, so many. Maybe it's too much. Let me think how we can solve it. I know. We can simply solve it removing this one and increasing those. Yep, this way it works. Maybe. Yes, this way. You can go here, you can go here. In this position we need a 4. Yes, and then we can start adding plates when possible. we have to remember to keep the hangar bay here that starts exactly aligned to this angle. So the hangar bay starts here. So we still, well, actually this is the right side. So up until here we can keep going. Here we can use a tile 2x3. Here, here is better to add a 2x3 and a 2x2. Here we can go a little bit more. Let me think. We can go with a 1x4 and I think this way. Yes. Now we can also add a plate just because we can. Also in this position, yes we can, perfect. Now this one can go further a little and we can rotate everything upside down. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now you are 2x10, now I think we need a 2x8. Yes, a 2x8, then connects here, then there will be also the mirrored one, and we can continue with a 2, 4, 6 and 8. Let's check. Let's see. I think yes, because here we will continue. Let's check. Yes, this one is flat. Yes. So for the middle section I think we are okay this way. Now we have to fill the gap and continue with the next layer. In the meanwhile, Cody. It was crazy when they were assaulting the beach in Rogue One. Especially when the MiG-29s showed up and took out the AT-ATs. MiG-29s, yes, I remember something like that. Actually, they were AT-ACTs, yes, you are right. They are bigger than AT-ATs. And orange, because why not adding a new color? General Skywalker. Did you watch The Mandalorian? And with The Mandalorian I mean the second season, and with the second season I mean the last episode, and with the last episode I don't want to give a spoiler, but let's say Master Skywalker, to me was really incredible how they achieved with the computer graphic Master Skywalker in The Mandalorian compared to the latest movie from the official saga, so the episode 7, 8, the episode 9. How is possible you spend billions no, but millions on a movie and the final result is worse than a web series, no, a TV series. Well, actually, Disney Plus is on the web, so web series. How is possible? How is possible? I don't know. The latest series to me, the latest trilogy. Why? Money is the answer, but why? That's nice, and I made something similar but more simpler in construction back at the end of 2016. Okay, well actually in the 2016 or 15 I did the same, and you can see it here. So as you may notice, this is the old version, newer, old, newer, and just if you look here from the side you can notice something. This one is really fat. Now I'm trying to achieve the right dimensions, and here we have the Star Destroyer in the same size scale, not size scale. So let's go back here. This is our main. Okay, here we have also to remember to keep this part empty, and it's important. It's important. Okay, you can go here. No, you can be bigger. We need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16. No, 12 is better. Because here I need some work. You can be copied and mirrored, okay? Later we will copy everything else. You can be copied and mirrored here, and you can be copied and mirrored here. Just because I need to make the main section. This is what will what's the word? Sorry, I need translation. Well, actually I have it here. Oh, okay. Will support the wall system. So this is important section, and I need a lot of tiles, because a lot of tiles should be enough to keep everything into position. Can you go once to the footer without touching? I'm not really sure, so just because I'm in the doubt, let's avoid it. I'm not really sure about the touchy thing here. Okay, 12. Then here we need a 6 plus 1, a 7. We don't have 7, so 6, and then let's move it later, that one. Here I think a 6 as well, maybe more. We have to remember we have this inclination here, and actually I have to remember also about the overall well, actually I just need two of these two. So if we start from here, the overall, what happened? The overall project length finish in this position. So well, actually we still have a lot of space, so maybe 8 will be changed into 10 or 12. Okay, 12 is maybe a little bit too much, because side view, let's think that we have this section that goes lower. I don't know, for now let's place 10 here, while on the top maybe here we can use 10 as well, or 8. Well, for now let's use 8, then we may change it. Maybe we may change it. Now, next layer. You know what, let's start from the bottom first, because the bottom is easier. The hangar bay, how big is it? Long like this, and here is closed. So if we, the hangar bay starts from here and finish here. In our scale is quite small. Let's say we want to make it bigger. Maybe we can move this one a little bit more. Copy and mirror. If we want to follow the same dimension, should be a 2x3. Well, actually it's not wrong. But just because in our scale everything is very small, I prefer to I prefer tile 2x2. Yes, something like this. or maybe a little less. You remove, you get here. Let's try copying and mirroring this one a second. Bad idea, but just to have an overall look. This way is difficult to have an overall look. Sorry, a second. Remove. Now you should be able to disconnect. Remove, and remove. Okay. Let's see if we can connect everything on the other side properly. Okay. So the hangar bay dimension a 2x3. Yes, is kinda like this. Here we have this section and then open until here. Maybe we can make the hangar 2x4. 2x4 seems legit. But maybe we were doing better before. Let's see again. Remove. Plate 1x6 this way. So you go back here. No, here. Yes, 2x4 is the way. So remove everything. Go back. Okay. Okay, 2x4 is the way. Sorry, I needed to check this thing before continue. And for this little section, we want it to be a little bit higher. This way, okay? Yes. Then we have to add a 1x2 here. Here needs to be empty until the end. Okay. But I need also what? This one here. Okay. Now, what else do I need? Here we have the hangar bay, so we keep it open. On this side, we may do something. We may add a 1x2 here. It works. Touching, not touching. Perfect. Maybe we may add for structural purpose something this way. Collision, no collision. Says no, but I'm not really sure. This way is okay for sure. This way I'm not really sure, so let's keep it this way with a 2x3. Okay, this one empty. Here we have a little detail, and why not adding also in our project in this position, just because we can. Hello Brick Zone! New camera angle. Yes, new camera angle because I changed the background, so I needed to change things. How did I notice? Are my hairs yellow? Maybe because of the green on the back. Maybe. However, new camera angle, doing a good Brick Zone. Okay, you're speaking with each other. Very good, very nice. And what else we can do here maybe is hiding the gaps. Maybe we can hide these gaps. If I add this one here, is it touching? No touching. Because from below, I don't know, I don't like the gaps, so if we can hide them, it's better. What else we may do? Actually, this one may be wider. A 2x4. 2x4. So, okie dokie. Actually, a 3x4 maybe. No, 3x4 is not possible. But we may add a 1 by... No, this one later. Later, now it's not important. While on the back, I would like to do the same. We have to keep this one empty because we have the connection, but we may continue on here. So, hide the second stuff. We may add, let's see, a 1 by 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1 by 8 here. Yes, should work. And on the other side, I don't know. We have 4, we may add the other 4 is 8 and 2 should be 10. So we may add a 2 by 10 here next to this. No, outside, don't like it. 2 by 10 is too much, 2 by 8. Better. Sure. Okay, so this is the bottom section. We need another layer because I don't like this gap, so I want to hide the gap. To hide the gap we may use this time a 2 by 6, maybe? A 2 by 6? A 2 by 6? Let's check, let's check. Nice. Actually we may continue also up until here. But for now, no. So bottom section is almost done. Now let's go back to the upper section that is the most difficult to achieve, and let's check what we do have here. Engines later. Main bridge. The main bridge is 3 wide, so we have to achieve a 3 wide plate with modified plates 2 by 1. Plate modified, plate modified, plate modified. With you, are you the cheapest one? Yes. And not here, but next layer. Now the bridge starts from not here, not here, in the middle, and finish at the end. So starts not here, we said, but a little bit earlier. So if not in this position, maybe here, maybe here, right? So let's say more or less here, 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 here. Let's say here. Let's go higher 1 and 2. So we have another layer of plates. Maybe a 2 by 16 that will connect everything together. Okie dokie. And let's start with this. Now let's see what we may do. Maybe reading the comments. Hello Dart! Did you use OBS Studio for recording? Yes. And actually Star Wars Expert also had for it. OBS. OBS is a really powerful program. And it's free. Not sure, this is from episode 3, 2 and 3. The Clone Wars period. So you can see it at the end of the second movie and also in the third one. Or if you watch the Clone Wars series, no, I don't say in every episode, but almost. Because it's the main ship of the Republic, so... is always present. Now, what about the 3 base here? I'm thinking something. Plate. I'm thinking something, as you may notice, how here is touching. We don't like touching. If I place this one stood higher, if I place it one stood higher, it's still touching. Let me think. How we can achieve our 3 wide section, because we need 3 wide. Here is not needed. The 3 wide section actually is needed from here to the end, more or less. So from here means from this position here. Yes. So actually we need to be 3 wide from this spot. If we make it higher, side view. Let's start from this position. This angle should be, which part is the closest to what we need to do? Slope. Let's say that we start from here. Is this inclination good? I don't think so. Is this inclination good? Where are you? I know you are here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this will go this way until this spot that is on the same height of the connection here. Okay, so this is the problem. Here it goes straight up, so I need this other kind of slope. Perfect. You have to go higher. You can go this way. You can go this other way. Okie dokie, not sure, maybe. I'm trying to figure out the overall design first, and then we find out how to make it work. Copy this section as well. That is our bridge. Ready to go. Here it goes lower with an higher inclination, and I already know which part is better. Okay, is better to use. Then we have an higher inclination until the surface. So again, this one. Okay, so my problem here is only how to make everything fit in this 2x3 dimension.
I'm gonna show you how we lose control, baby. Watch this.
Because copy and mirror. The overall shape is okay. Maybe the bridge is too big. No, the length is okay. Maybe it's just too high. we have to make it a little bit thinner. So you are a bit too fasty. If we remove this two, it's already a progress. Maybe we can also remove these two sections. No, doesn't look thinner. Or maybe yes, if we remove 1 and 2, maybe here we may use the 1x4 modified plate. Not really sure, but let's keep it for now, just to have an overall idea about the shape. My problem is only here in this position. We want this section to connect here. Maybe an idea could be, this is a 1x8. Reduce it in 1x6 first. So tile 1x6. Here we may add a 1x2 on the back and touching maybe. Well, this one can be changed. This whole section here can be changed into 2, 4, 6, 8 rail. We have a rail with the same dimension. Let's check how it looks like. I think it's perfect. This way we may add the 3 plates without problem. I think no better idea. Let's go. The rail is what we need. So we need to use the rail. The problem is this way I don't think it works. But if we find a way to connect it above, so replace the tiles with this one, that's better. So we have to redesign this section. Okay. So we may use you. Copy and mirror. Go back here. I use this one for testing purpose, and then we copy what we need on the finished one. And I'm back. Welcome back, Cody. I'm working, but probably yes. Why you should not working? So we need this one here. So my problem now is our 2x10. 2x10 cannot be adopted. So what we may do to achieve the best connection possible without this 2x10. First, here we may add angle plate, corner plate. So like this. And maybe we can do the same also on the other side. Okay. Here we may add a 1x2 and on the back a 1x4. Here we will probably need a one. Okay, here 2x2, 1x2. Here I used the 3x3, but maybe now we have to change into a 1x4. Yes, and maybe here as well. I don't know if we may add a 3x3 and a spare one. Or a 2x2 and this one empty, or 1x2 and 1x3. Yes, maybe it's better. While on this side, what we may do? Tile 1x1. Here we need a tile 1x4. Here, okay, this one is for the design, so 1x1 is okay, and the 2x3 on the back, and here another 1x4. But just because this one will connect the wall section, maybe 1x4 and 1x6. Yes, this way is better. Okay, should be done. Now the problem is connected what we changed here to this one without destroying everything. Will be difficult. Let's start. I don't know where to start. The easiest way, you know what? Hide the connector. Hide the connector. Select everything. No, select. And just completely delete everything. Show. Delete. And now connect this one again on the no. We can do it, studio. We can do it. Just do it. We did it. We did it. Seems a little bit too low. So probably the answer is no. This operation will be long and tricky, but we may do it in the next 3 months, maybe. Let's see how maybe if I hide everything and keep only this, you should understand where I want to connect it. Maybe. Or maybe not. Of course. Or maybe not. Why it should work? Let's try activating the collision. Maybe this one. This way shouldn't. Okay, it worked, but I have a doubt. Should be here or next? Oh, okay, no. Oof. The right one. Perfect. Did it. 1. Okie dokie. So let's go back again here. 1 and 2 is okay. Here it would be better adding the base 2x3. So you can go lower, you can go lower, you can go deactivate collision, okay. You can go lower, you can go lower, you can go lower. You can be fixed this way and you can go here. Now I need plates 3x3, 2x3. I don't know. Let's start with 3x3. Another yellow. Another one and another one. No. Another one. Change color because too much purple. I cannot see anything anymore. And a 2x3 in the middle. You can do it. Okay. Now I think we can move to the front section. Because I want to start closing everything and keeping the engines for the end. I have made a Lego American Survival Kit. It contains a 1x1 AK-47. For survival you need an AK-47, a pistol, and a knife for air support. I'm confused. School survival kit. That this is dark humor. I don't like it. I don't like this kind of humor. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking. Yes, sometimes I think. I'm thinking what's the best way to connect these things. I would like to use bricks to spare the number of parts, you know, to have less parts, but sometimes for structural purposes it's better to use plates, a lot of plates, and maybe this is the case. So if I hide this one, I need a 2, 4, 5, 6. Sure. I need a plate 1x6. Can you please? Okay. Then I need a 1x4. Another 1x4 goes here. On this side we may start adding some details, because we have lights, we have things, so we may do the same. I changed my mind. Maybe it's better if we use brick modified. Like this one. No. In this position brick modified are a no. So let's go back this way. What if we add the brick modified not here, this one. Where is it? Here. And then we use wedge plates like you, my friend. No, should be shorter. So like you. We need something like this, but the problem are the connections. If we remove you and you and we place this one lower, what about this? Oh yes. Oh yes. I think this is the way. We want to finish here. We can fix that with a slope curved part. This one. Then we can add also a tile. And you know, make it fatter this way. The only thing I'm thinking is this one needs to go higher. Let's see. Because depending on where we connect it, this one will go in a different spot. No, this way is touching. This way is touching, this way is working. Okay, let's keep it. Now I need 1x2 brick. Well, actually maybe not. For sure I need the tiles. So tile 1x3, plate 1x3. 1 plate, 2 plates, 1 plate, 2 plates. Plate, 1 by. Well, actually here I don't know if it's 1x3 or longer. So maybe this one can be longer. So for now let's place, I don't know, 1x6. Because where is the... You see we have this section that is larger. Well, 6 I think is too much, but maybe 4. 4 probably. Then we need this one on the other side as well. At this point we may add 2x3s, 1 and 2. And here we may see. After we copy and mirror everything, we can concentrate a little more on this section for details. What I want to do now is engines, because without engines I cannot be sure about the other overall dimension. And maybe we can finish this section. Why not? Let's go with this section. So. Here in the middle, we have a front image is flat. Let's go flat. Tile 1x4. Flat. Then we have to go lower. Yep, with a 45 degrees angle, more or less. So with a 45 angle, let's go into slope section. 45 with you. You are my 45 degrees angle. Lower. Higher. I'm not sure. For sure it's out. Should be a little bit higher, I guess. Let's see. Tile 1 and 2. Is it this way or higher? So 1 and 2, and of course also this one. 1 and 2. I'm not really sure. I need more of this to check it. No, I think it needs to go lower. Let's try 1 and 2, because we need more space here. Maybe we also need to do something like this. 1 and 2 higher. Not you. You. Also 1 and 2 here. Yes. I think this one is good. Yes, it is. So here, what we can do? Let's hide. Let's hide. You cannot. Your 4 is okay. You are okay. You are okay. Here we may add a plate in the middle. Here, with a 1 by 1. Here. Then let's hide. Hide. Well, here we cannot do anything. This one is a 6. The 6 one can become 8. 1 by 8. 1 by 8. Okay, show all. Then we need you on the other side here. This little cat. I want an image from the back. Ah, yes, we do not have an image from the back because I remember well, here we have all these lines that is exactly the same. What? Stop it. Exactly the same as this part. This is why in my previous version I used this part here. So why don't we do the same as well on the newer? On the newer one. So if we remove you and remove you, wait, let's go back with 6 first. Okay, 6, show. Now remove and remove a second. Copy. Come here to me, my friend. And we can use brackets. Brackets. In specifically 1 and 2, and you can be removed. You can go here to hike 1 and 2. No, I think it was better before. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You can. Why you don't 1 and 2? Okay, better, I think. And at this point we have a little cut and it continue. Now, of course, we cannot have the cut. I think the 8 we need it. So it's destiny. We need a 1 by 8 here. I placed correctly, yes. But we may use. Let's go into slope section. Absolutely not. You have to go lower. So absolutely yes. Yes. Unless we do something like this. Because we have this cut here. Like this or lower. No, maybe it's not wrong. Maybe it's not wrong. Or lower. Ben! Hello, Ben! How are you? What are you doing, Ben? Cody probably will answer you later because he's working at this time. So what about you? Eating? What time is it? What time is it there? 2 p.m. more or less. So after lunch, I guess. Wish I had a German tomorrow, but it's the last lesson before when close. Before we close for Easter. Easter. Easter was last week. You should be a designer for Lego. They rejected all my projects, so I gave up. I gave up because if you go on Lego ideas, I don't know if there are still my projects there. but I sent, for example, my mandatory Star Wars projects, because I said Star Wars, yes, is war, but they make them, so maybe they will accept my project. No. Even if their Nebulon B frigate is really similar to mine, so thank you, Lego. You rejected mine, but you built something almost identical, so. Working as well, okay, also Ben is working. Delta Frost, some progress, yes, a lot of progress. Actually, you see half of the ship, but when you copy and mirror, you go much further. Now, what I want to do here is changing this 1x8 with a 1x3 and a 1x6. Why? Well, just because I'm crazy. No, just because. Just 1x6, show all. Then we add 1 and 2 platers. Good. And here now. Better idea. 1x3, 1x4, and you both go higher. Sure? Yes, 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 yes. While here I need a plate. Yes. And actually here I don't need 2 plates, but just to close the gap, just because we can. Why not? Why not? So this way, here we have these 2 holes that we don't like them, so we may add. Usually I would add a brick, but in this case plates are better because you can make the more like layers and details and similar, so this is why I prefer using plates. Because if we use the brick, it's too flat, I think. We may use a brick like this, but I don't know. I think it's too flat. I think this way is better. Then here we have to reach this point, right? Okay. The ship will finish here. So this angle is a 45 degrees, I'm almost sure. We need the 45 degrees and the flat. For the 45 degrees, what I'm thinking is how we can achieve it, because we may use 2 ways. We have 2 ways. First one, slopes like this. Okay, so you go no, yes, this should be the one. We have tiles 2x4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, and 1 2. Okay, this way. So flat 45 degrees. Flat 45 degrees. Actually should be a little bit longer. So what I was thinking is we can use 45 degrees plus brackets. In this case we may also add another slope this way. We may add this one here, adding plates 1, 2 and 3. Better. Or even closer. No, closer no. Something like this maybe. Just think that here there will be the engine and so on. This one will be copy and mirrored on the other side, and then we have to connect everything together. So here we have 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Here we need a 2, 4, 5 that is not existing yet. So we will add a 4. How do we connect the engines? Because I don't know if this section it may be needed for engine connections. I think it's time to choose how to close the gap here. Because here the engine were connected to the main fuselage. Maybe we can do the same. This is a 2 by 12. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think a plate 2 by 6 here is good idea. Also here, see, if we change the 1 by 2 with a 1 by 4, for example, we may connect engines here and maybe also on the top. Not sure. So for now, keep it this way. And here on the top, too flat is no bueno. Flat is no bueno. We may do something like maybe one of these here, maybe a tile here, maybe another 2 by 2 tile modified. Plate modified. Okay, then a tile 1 by 1 here. Side view. No, actually from above is quite flat, so maybe not. Maybe one of these, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to add some detail without adding detail. Or maybe, why don't we use a simple plate? No. Let's keep this one for now. Engines are also important. Okay, everything is properly connected. Let me check again the overall dimension that, as we said, is this one. Okay, overall dimension is confirmed. These are the... Well, actually, I don't need this anymore because I will copy and mirror the one we have. Engines. What engines we can make? Because there are many more engines than you may think. If we check Venator, well, actually Venator. If we check back image, okay, this one, for example, as you may notice, we have many more engines than you may think. Now, of course, in our sites, we cannot add so many engines. I think we can make the 4 main engines that are 1 and 2, that are the biggest, 3 and 4, while here we may add for sure the two small one. On the sides I don't know, because this one for example is taken from the movie, the web series. I think the most important one are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yes, I forgot now something before continue. Here, the back section, we have a cut. Let's see, that is this one. You can see it here. So, if we rotate this one upside down, from here to here, we need to add, let me see, we need to add 1. Well, actually the cut should start a little bit further this way, so, like this, here 1 by 2, come on, thank you. 1 by 1 by 1, 1 by 3. You can go here, then I need a bracket like you. Maybe, or the other one. No. 1 and 2 lower. Okay, yes, this one. Ah, perfect. The one I cannot connect properly. So lucky as always. Has anyone ever been hired after getting an ideas or Kuso project accepted? Never. Well, from what I know, never. They simply get, I think, the 10% from the sales of their project. So not hired, but they have an income. So good for them. But when do you want to build the F14? I think I start in May, because it needs to be ready for June or July. June. Should be June. Top Gun movie 2. What? I just noticed. Wait a second, they changed again the release to November now. Are you kidding me? No, come on. I'm getting tired of it. No, if they change it again, I don't care, we build it next time. The F14, maybe the F18. Can you check as well? I see now the release date is not June anymore, but 19 of November. IMDb. According to IMDb, is 19 of November. No, I don't believe them anymore. Before it was 2019, so 2 years ago, in June or July. Then they postponed it to April of this year. Then to June of this year, now November. Come on. Come on, I can't wait forever, so we build the F-14 and who cares. I'm sorry because I wanted to make it in honor of the movie, but we cannot wait it forever. Come on. If we continue like this, Tom Cruise will be old. Well, he's already old, but will be older for the movie when the movie is ready. No, come on, I will not wait anymore. So probably we start building the F-14 next week. Next week is still April. Well, probably yes, next week. Is there voting for new projects on something? Not anymore. I'm not asking for votes or similar anymore. I'm checking the comments under the videos. So if there are many times the same comment, for example, the BF109 was requested by many people, so this is why I gave it priority. So if I find many times the same comment about a project, I give it priority. Otherwise, if there are donations as well, I give it priority. Me who was waiting for Cyberpunk. Oh shit, here we go again. But Cyberpunk, you mean the game that finally was released some time ago? I think some months ago, or it was last year. The time goes too fast. I still accept donations, but I don't feel obligated making the projects anymore. I'm thinking about making a proper Patreon page, and in that case the Patreon can they will be able to choose the next project. One of the tier will be you can choose the project, or this is the idea at least. I think this one should be longer. I think this one should be longer, like this style. Actually, we have a modified plate or modified tile. I hate when I don't know the section. To me is a modified tile, but for example, this one to me is a modified tile, but is in the modified plate section. Same this one. This one is mostly a tile. However, this one fits better. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back into engine creation. Before making the engines, maybe it's better to copy and mirror these things. If we do so, I want them to be removed. Height. You. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. It would be too easy if the program select those, remove. Okay, now you let me do this. So 1 and 2, copy and mirror. Now reconnect this into the position. And now let's connect this here. Okay, we start we can start making the hangar section, the front. For the front, you asked for opening doors, and I would like to follow your suggestion, your request, but I think will be more tricky than you think. This one is okay. So here we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. 17. 16 is too much. Let's use a plate 2x10 for starting. Show all. 2x6. Now, opening doors. Opening doors on this scale I think is pretty difficult. My first idea here was to use where they are. Bright green slope, to use this. Okay. Something like this. But you see, I don't really like the final result. So, second option could be using simply tiles. So, for example, tiles here, then here we have another layer. So, use this one, tile 8. Something like this. Okay, more or less. To be precise, should be the opposite, I think, is better. So 6 here and 8 lower. Still don't like it actually. Well, we can work on this. Because we need to have a different another layer here on the top for sure, but make them openable. That's tricky. That's tricky. BV238. I don't know this one. Okay, it's present also in War Thunder. If I remember well, was the next one I could unlock in the game. But as Delta Frost, no, Ignatis told you, too big. Absolutely too big. In a micro scale, yes. So if we do it in the same scale I did my Flying Fortress, that's okay. Hello Danny.
On this journey we will find our souls begin to intertwine. Your heart of gold so pure, divine.
YouTube membership. I don't know if and how it works. Patreon is good also for more to be more recognized, because you can be recognized also outside YouTube. You know, it's better to have more ways to sustain the channel and the projects, and not you know, concentrating on one platform alone. Because let's say tomorrow YouTube is private. Let's say tomorrow they decide to close because they are crazy. What do you do? So this is why I also share, for example, my projects on well, just the photos on Instagram. You have a second option to follow me, even if I like this platform. You can you can't rely on one platform alone. And my channel is the perfect example because from the last year they went crazy and I lost views, everything. I don't know what happened. So, and my decision to use only this platform now is causing me problems, because if in the past, when I had a lot of visibility and all, I use also other platform, maybe now would be much better. But you know, it was working very well, and I said why I need to use something else. And now I'm paying the price of that bad decision. 2x10. Let's try with a 2x4, 2x6 first. 2x6 first. This one is a 2x12. Then we have this one. 12, right? 12 less 6 is a 6. Less 8. Oh, let's say 6. Six, 7, 8, 2x8. Show all. What I'm trying to do is checking which is the best way to make the hangar shape. Later we check about other things. Now I just want to check tiles. Now I need the tiles. One here, one here. 12, 12, and then because we need to make another layer, I just want to check if it's too high, and I think it is. I think the difference is too much. I think the difference is too much. So this is the option 1. That is, I'm not really sure about it. Actually, this one can go a little bit further. This one can go this way. I'm not really sure about this layer here. He built a ship with almost 8k pieces, so why not quite a bigger plane? Because the ship is still smaller than the plane. It is still less than 1 meter in dimension. While the BV238 will be probably bigger than 1 meter. I show you. BV238. I need the Lego unit converter. The BV238 is 43 meters long, okay? 43 meters in 1 to 34 is 1.3 meters, more or less. Or you can see inches, feet, I don't know which you like most. While the ship was 90 centimeters. That's the problem. the ship, the Arleigh was 150 meters, but it was also in a 1 to 50 scale. No, it was less than 150 meters. Well, it was 90 centimeters long, more or less. Arleigh is... Where is it? Oh no, okay, the dimension is more or less this one. So more or less was 1 meter. That is the maximum I would reach. 1 meter for me is the maximum. For example, the Flying Fortress is also bigger. One in the limit should be the C130, that is 30 meters. The length is 30 meters, should be 29.7, okay, 30 meters. This is my maximum, more or less. 30 meters in 1 to 34 is 88 centimeters. So yes. I don't want to build things bigger than 1 meter. Big planes will do it for sure. Yes, he can, because he also builds with real bricks. That makes things easier. Especially when you have something so big, it's difficult to be sure will not fall apart. So you need real bricks. Something so big and heavy, you really need real bricks to build it. The Tupolev 128 should be 40 meters. Only the wingspan for sure is bigger than Yes, the Antonov 225 is outside imagination. He has made a Boeing 747. I know he's now in this moment he's building the Emirates A380. Yes, Delta Frost. So yes, but you can notice how big are the works, how many bricks in the digital. I don't want to say it's not possible, but for me it's too much difficult for both physically because of the computer and the graphic card, many parts and similar that can be fixed, but also because I'm not sure I can build something that in real life will be able to stand up without breaking apart, because it will be very heavy. The ship, for example, is 1 meter, but we don't have landing gears, we don't have moving parts. It's easier. The plane, you can notice in his videos all the parts moving, the minifigure, the hatches and everything, without real bricks. You spend hours, days, months making it, and maybe it's not even possible to build it. I think it's a waste of time. Beer is 295, that's my favorite beer. The beer is my favorite. It's actually the fastest turboprop bomber in the world. Double turboprop, because the propeller is not only one, but there are two counter-rotating propellers. Russians are crazy. They build beautiful things sometimes. However, for me it's time to go. What time is it? Yes, for me it's time to go. So I just read some few comments and I go. This one of course will be finished offline because it's almost there, so you will see only the finished project at the end. And on Thursday we may start a new project. I'm not sure if we will start the F14, or if we update another previous project faster, like the Huey was much faster because it's smaller. In my list of things I would like to do that are faster to build, there is the Cobra. So we did the Vietnam Huey, I would like to make the Vietnam Cobra. The Super Cobra, the Super Huey, that are the latest variants. Maybe they need a little more work, so we'll arrive in a second moment. The Apache, I would like to update the Apache. Then we have, of course, we have the modern era, the CH-53 helicopter. We have the Bell V-22, but they are bigger, more difficult, so they are on the same level of the AF-14 in terms of difficulty and thing. So I prefer to give priority to the F-14 first. So well, maybe the Cobra. Maybe we can try with the Cobra or the F-14 Tomcat. Not sure. While after this one, maybe the invisible hand to have the, you know, the enemy to fight. Imagine the 295 war, because it's not present. Weird. I was sure that it was present. Why not? The Mirage 2000, maybe later. MiG-29 will arrive for sure. The MiG-29 will arrive for sure. Maybe after the the F-14 Tomcat. Maybe after the Tomcat, next fighter MiG-29. That can be also a good idea. The Mirage 2000 is a big triangle, so should not be so difficult. The Mirage 2000 is the France bomber, fighter bomber, strike fighter. Mirage 2000, and is a big triangle. See, is a big triangle. So we do not have canards or difficult thing to make. The main section can be the same. This section, the tail, and actually maybe also part of the front, are really similar to the F-16. So we can take these things from it. I think the most difficult part will be here. So I think this section is the most difficult to achieve. About the wings, they are 45 degrees if I remember right, if I remember well. So if they are precisely 45 degrees, no problem. Let's see. No, they are not 45 degrees, no. This is more like 45 should be like this. 30, well, if we change it, maybe it's 30 degrees in this direction. But here they look 45 degrees. Well, when we have the blueprints, we will calculate perfectly the right angle. However, this one also is a good choice. Not so big, should be not too difficult, maybe. The Su-34 is another beautiful choice. The Harrier is very difficult, so will arrive later. I'm keeping the most difficult for the moment when I have more time. A lot of planes, a lot of helicopter, a lot of machine in general. Unfortunately, I don't have so much time for building, and if everything goes well, from the next week I will have even less time because I will work more. We change from red zone to yellow zone, so my work will increase and I will have less time. Probably I will change from 2 live streams on Tuesday and Thursday to one live stream on Wednesday. I still don't know. So when I know for sure, I will let you know. So yes, Cody. About choices are not a problem. Sorry. Choices is not a problem. I have many projects I want to do. Probably for the next 12, 20, 30 years. The problem is the time. Unfortunately, I cannot leave doing this. That's also why I was thinking about the Patreon program, but I don't know if it will be if it will get success. So I can now I already have the Patreon page, but I didn't work on it. I just joined the program. If people start using it and I have a better support, I can spend more time building. Otherwise, unfortunately, I still have to pay the bills. Unfortunately, this is life. If I could spend my whole day building, you could get, I don't say one project a week, but more or less. So maybe something difficult like the F-35 would need 2 weeks. But otherwise you will get a new project every week, if I could spend my whole time building. For smaller projects like the Star Wars Venator, even 2 in 1 week. So Venator and the Invisible Hand built in 1 week. But this is just a dream. I love building, but I cannot spend my whole time doing all of this. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Unfortunately. So, it was fun. We had a lot of progress. This one will be finished offline, so you will see the finished project. I don't know if already this week, because I was thinking to make some new videos, and to be precise, Lego tutorial. And I was thinking about some ideas. For example, a Lego tutorial about the steering wheels, like the one I built for the Topo M, or ailerons, how to make ailerons for aircraft. What is this one? I have a list of ideas. How to make, for example, landing gears, sliding doors like the one I did for the Huey, remote turret like the one I did for well, my tanks, or how to make proper jet engines, something like this. Little tutorials, maybe 2-3 minutes long, not too long and too difficult. And another kind of video I'm thinking to do, stay calm, is free video instructions, but wait. Unfortunately, PDF instruction is the only thing that gives me a little bit of revenue from building. So don't expect to have, for example, the F-14 Tomcat. Something smaller, maybe, yes. For example, this Venator. Maybe. Or for example, my micro Apache, micro Black Hawk. I'm thinking to make free video instructions for them as a special video, just to thank you all. I know it's not a lot. I try my best. Let's say that if the F-14 Tomcat receives, I don't know, 100,000 views, in that case I could even think to give the file, the instructions for free to anyone. But is another dream. Another dream, I'm sorry. So I don't know this week if we'll arrive the Venator as a project, or maybe Or that helicopter UAV. Yes, yes, for example, is another idea. Something very small can be an idea. Something very complicated, for example, the F-35, forget it. Even if it gets 1 billion views, well, 1 billion views I will be rich, so probably I don't mind giving it for free. But even if it gets 1 million views, the F-35 was a nightmare. The F-35, sometimes when I sleep I have nightmares about the F-35. So the F-35 never, but other things maybe yes. The UAV helicopter, yes, is another good suggestion. Or maybe what else? What else? What I have in mind is the micro Apache, micro Abrams and similar. Can be. I can do this. Maybe this one, I don't know. The Venator, I'm not really sure about the Venator. That's an idea. That's an idea. Don't forget your Top Gun project. Then Top Gun was... they changed the release date to November. So the Top Gun project... I think my idea will never see light at the end of the tunnel. Because if we wait the movie needed to be released in 2019, then 2020, then April 2021, then June 2021, now November 2021. If they delay it again is 2022, 23, 24, I give up. So I build the F-14 without care about the movie anymore. Zoom Wart. I love the Zoom Wart. I would like to build another ship in the near future. The Zoom Wart is a beautiful idea. Quite big. Maybe too big. But it's another beautiful idea. I have a great cure for F-35 nightmares. The 2128 is another nightmare. For people, maybe not everyone know it, while the BR is more famous, the 128 is not so famous. Quite big as well, should be 31, 32 meters, so is a quite a big bomber. The main problem of this project is that it's very roundy. Not only you have a very weird angle for the wing, so you have to make the wing on a different. You can't use wedges. You can't use plate and wedges. You have to build them in a different way, like I did for the Eurofighter. But it's really roundy. So the shape will be probably a nightmare. I'm already scared, so for now is a no. For now is a big no. Maybe next time in the future. He did a Zoom Wart destroyer yet. Ah, well, yes, I did it before. But it's not really so good. I don't, well, it's just like my previous Harley Burke class. Good, but Well, actually, I can import it here. Hello, Fabi. You arrived. Fabi is our ball joint master, man, lover, and the one who suggested me to use the ball joints also for the project here. Zoom World. So much time loading. How many parts? It's really so big. I remember it was big, but really so big. almost 8,000 parts. Too big. So yes, also this one needs a big update. will be much smaller. The new zoom walt will be probably this big, because we changed the scale from 100 to 150. This one was in the previous scale. So I like it. It's not a bad ship, but can be improved. Can be improved. Did you say ball joints? Yes, I said the ball joints, and they are here just for you. Just for you. Don't get too excited. You see the ball? Oh, ball. This thing is just beautiful. What the zoom wall? The newer version will be smaller because zoom wall class. This one is good also because it has here you have VLS, vertical launch system, and actually they work. So now I don't want to show you because the program will go crazy, but here you have actually missiles inside, so you can actually open the VLS. Oh no, the program is not going crazy, but see, you have VLS. But the newer one will be smaller, so just to give you an idea, zoom walt class. The zoom walt class dimension length is 190 meters. In 1 to 150 will be 158 studs. 158, let's say 160. 160. So, oh, hey, 160, it means 16 of these. So 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, and 16. So as you may notice, the new zoom walt will be much smaller. Before, after. More or less, this is the final dimension. From another planet. Well, actually, yes, remind some of Robotech. I don't know if you watched in your early years Robotech. It was an anime. Did I miss anything exciting? Just ball joints and the finished project. Almost. However, the zoom walt can arrive in the future in a smaller scale, much smaller scale. Also because it has a weird shape, but you have much less details than the Harley Burke. It is just 2 lines. So once you get the shape, you don't have to add antennas and other little things here and there. On one side, it's I think even easier than the Harley Burke. Good night, guys. Good night, Ignatius. I have to go as well. Too much speaking. So let's close the live stream with the beautiful view here of what we achieved today. So with my Star Destroyer, old Venator, and the new Venator in purple and red and yellow. Very good color. So we close with this beautiful view and we go. Zoom walt is flatty. Exactly, flatty is the right word. Okay, so thank you guys being with me while building. And it's time to go for me. Time to go take a shower and sleeping. Sleeping is important. See you again on Thursday with the new project. I don't know if the F14 Tomcat or something else. Will be a surprise. Will be a surprise. So see you on Thursday. Good night. Would like it for the next project. The Zoom Walter, no, for sure, no. But one of the next, yes. Okay. So thank you again for being with me, and see you on Thursday. Bye.
We climb